Hello my lovely Geminis, welcome to your November 2018 reading. November's an interesting time. It's the 31st of October, 1st of November. It's All Saints' Day, the Day of the Dead, Halloween. It's a time when the veils between the world, I'm just shuffling for you and seeing what's in store for you for November. It's a time when the veil between the worlds is very thin, and it's an opportunity for our loved ones, our family, our ancestors, our guides, spirit, to come through and communicate with us. We do need to do a little bit of work with that though. We need to raise our vibration as much as we can. So meditation, ritual, lighting candles, taking some time out, going for walks, reflecting, helps to raise our vibration, positive thinking. If you have any questions anything you would like to find out about or have a concern or a question, then think about that just before you fall asleep and see what comes through for you. If it doesn't come through that night, it will come through over the next couple of days. The energy will be with us as a build-up towards 1st of November and a few days after. So there's an opportunity there to really connect, see what comes through, the synchronicities, what people say, messages in what strangers talk about or say. They're all messages that can come through spirit. Spirit animals have meanings. So if you're seeing, particular animals, often a bird or a spider or, there's meanings in that. They have meanings, and you can find those meanings out on the internet, the meaning of spirit animals. And they carry messages as well for us. This is going to be a general reading for you, my lovely Geminis, as you know. Some of it will resonate for some of you, and for some of you, all of it will resonate. How this works is that I concentrate on and focus in on a astrological sign. So I'd be concentrating and meditating on Geminis, and I tap into Gemini energy. So I tap into the energy of that group of people. I work with energies, being a medium, and so I tap into that and see what messages come through for that group of people, and it's the ones that need it the most that will resonate the most with this as well. Also listen to your rising sign and your moon sign, because some months they will resonate more for you than your sun sign will. So have a listen to those as well. It is a general reading. If you would like to have a private reading with me, you can follow the link below to my website and you can book a private reading from there, which will be specific to you. So let's get started and see what's ahead for you, my lovely, lovely Geminis. You've had some fabulous readings over the year. It's been a wonderful year for change and bringing in what you're wanting, what you're seeking. You've got here the Ten of Pentacles, and the Ten of Pentacles is abundance. You've reached this point of your hard work, your planning, your putting in place ways in which to increase your abundance. It's all coming to fruition now. I feel like you're in this place of being quite comfortable. You can sit back and think, well, let's reflect on my year. I've really come a long way from the beginning of the year to almost the end of the year, and I'm feeling like there's a review time, and things are just in November going to continue to come to you. So it's a karmic sort of, what I see is the scales, it's how much work have you done in yourself through the year, because now you're going to reap those benefits. They're all going to come together to make sense. Situations, lessons, things that are situations that you've had come up through the year that have been difficult to get through. You're going to start seeing the benefits of that. You're going to start seeing, well, I understand why that happened now, because it's taken me here to where I am. And you're going to be rewarded for that in many different ways, in material ways, in happiness, in love, in health, lots of different ways, but things are going to start coming together for you, which I really like. It's a really positive card. So you're going to start November on a very high note. You're going to start November on a very, very high note, where you're going to find that I'm feeling like things just fall into place for you. Opportunities just fall into place for you. I feel like if you want to plan that holiday, if you want to plan something nice, if you want to plan a celebration, if you want to plan whatever it is you want to plan, it's a great time to do that, because it's going to just fall into place for you. It's going to all work for you. Here you've got a few signs have got this, the Three of Wands, and the Three of Wands is about opportunities coming to you so that you can make decisions and choices about where you are headed, what direction you want, what do you want to lay down in order to work towards. I feel like there's not just one situation that comes up, no, well, that's all there is and I'll have to just go with that. There are choices open to you. There's choices there that are available to you as to where you're going to go to next. I feel like for some of you, you're planning this overseas holiday. You're planning a holiday. And you're wondering, well, where am I? You're at the stage of, well, where am I going to go? What am I going to do? What do I want to do? And for some of you, it's work. For some of you, it's how you're living your life. What changes do you want to bring in? Okay, so I've done this year. So what choices am I going to make to lay the foundations for 2019? I'm feeling like you're very much at that point. You're in this comfortable space where you're not constantly overcoming obstacles, but you can sit back and you can reflect, and you've learned a lot about yourself this year, Geminis. I feel like you've learnt a lot about yourself. You've done well with that. In the past, you've really felt like you were left out in the cold. It was working for everybody else. Everything was working for everybody else, but you. And you're feeling like, well, it happens to everyone else and not me. That's something from the past, that you're going to start realizing that things are going to start falling into place for you. This is how you were feeling. It's not in actual fact the reality. But when you're feeling like that, nobody can criticize that, or nobody can say, well, you shouldn't be doing that. I hate that word, shouldn't. It's just where you're at. This is where you're at, and this is how you were feeling in the past. Shut out from life, from good things happening to you, things flowing for you. Which is coming, it's come to an end. That's the past, because I feel like November's going to come, and it's just your whole attitude's going to change. There's going to be such a big shift in your perceptions, such a big shift in how you do things. It's almost like you're going to wake up one morning and think, right, that's enough of that, that's it. There's going to be change coming, and change does come. It absolutely comes. There's this for you, really looking at the past, looking at what you've lost, looking at what is no longer part of your life, things that you've released, or things that have happened around you that were out of your control, and reflecting on that, looking at that, keep looking at the past. It's really now about time to turn and face the future. It's time to turn and face, because that's the past that you're reflecting on, and you're stuck there. But if you turn around, you will notice that there is opportunity there. So if that's a relationship that hasn't worked for you, a relationship that was not good for you, it was not right thing, or someone has left you because it wasn't working, and you're thinking, oh, well, that's it now. That's it. I'm on my own. I don't want any more relationships. There's nobody else out there for me. Well, that's not true, because there is still opportunities there. You just need to turn around and look at it. Turn around and see what's there, because there is opportunities for you to be moving forward. And I think you will. I feel like for some of you, it's this feeling really passionate about your work, and there's been disappointments there. There's been disappointments in your work environment, but there are opportunities for growth. There's that's just one part of that situation. There's still a lot of joy and happiness as well. For those of you that are in a relationship, where there's been difficulties, where there's been problems, you will find solutions. You will be able to move on from that and build on that. So it's something that will strengthen that relationship as well. Strengthen it, because what's coming up for you in November is abundance, is goodness, is everything that you're going to start being rewarded for all of that. It's really about you creating, shifting from that feeling that you have as quickly as possible, because what in reality is around you is the Empress, and the Empress is the great manifester, the great, she loves luxury, she loves happiness, there's love, there's fulfillment, there's, whatever it's there. The Emperor makes sure that the Empress is comfortable, is strong, his strength and protection. You have strength and protection from the Emperor in order to be able to create the future that you're wanting to create. So you're going to be given this opportunity in November, which is absolutely wonderful. So what do you desire? What do you want? Because it's all going to come to you. You just need to make those decisions and choices and decisions, because that's all going to come to you, and you can create it with the Empress there, sitting pretty, enjoying the finer things in life, enjoying what makes you happy, enjoying what you term as luxury. Everyone has a different standard. Everyone has a different understanding of what that is for them. Planning the future, manifesting, bringing it in, because your attitude is going to change. Your attitude is going to change. There is going to be an opportunity here for you too to take some time out. Take some time out. November, it's going to be moving into December too for a lot of you. Taking some time out to relax, to remove yourself from the daily stresses, the daily distractions, where you can really meditate, you can really contemplate, you can really consider what direction you're moving in as well. So make sure you do that, because I feel also like there's this need to do that, because you are going to feel like you need to recharge your battery. There is going to be this sense of feeling a little bit tired with everything that you've had to put up with. So watch that towards the end of November. If you're feeling tired, if you're feeling like you want to take some time out, then go right ahead and do it, because it's going to be really good for you. It's going to recharge you and help you to move forward, because moving forward, you certainly are going to be moving forward. You're going to take everything that you've learnt in the past, everything that's made you who you are today, because everything that happens to us, all our lessons, everything we've learned, all the obstacles that have come up in our past have brought us to where we are today, have made us who we are today. And you're moving upward and onward to a new path that's going to open up new opportunities for you, but you're going to take with you everything that you've learnt. Just make sure that it's not a burden. You're not taking the burden with you. You're just taking the wisdom and the knowledge, and not the pain. The pain you can leave behind. The wisdom and the knowledge you're taking with you, because if you're taking the burden, it's going to weigh you down. Okay, so it's about sorting through and removing that emotional element, become the observer in this place of neutrality, and take with you that wisdom of this has created who I am. I am me because of my past. And it's brought me here, which is absolutely fantastic, because you're going to also be given in November an opportunity. The judgment card is let's review the past. So there's this real review of the past for you. Let's review the past. Let's review everything that's happened, all the obstacles that I've had to overcome, and how it's shaped me, how it's made me who I am, and I'm going to release the pain. I'm going to release those feelings that are weighing me down. I'm going to release those so that I can move forward with light and love, ease and grace. So you're going to be given this opportunity to really process what's going on, really process everything that's happened and why it's happened, to get you to where you are, to get you to this new, start this new journey, get onto this new path, make these new choices, because it's all absolutely wonderful. There's new choices, there's abundance coming. Oh, let me get that back. Abundance coming, and the Empress is there to create the future that you're wanting to create. Totally your call. Absolutely wonderful, because there's going to be work there for you, but it's going to be very productive. You're going to start seeing results. You're going to see results. For some of you, it's if there's a job application that's come through for you, that a change in job, a promotion, take it, because while it's more work is involved with it, if there's a new project that you're wanting to start, a new business you're wanting to start, a new branch of that business you're wanting, fabulous time. It's going to mean more work, but you're certainly going to reap the benefits of it. You're going to reap the benefits of that, because that is the outcome card. It's going to come to you. Have your list. Be the Empress. Create what you're wanting to create. There's this list that's there. Create your list, because it will happen. It will come about. Have this expectation that it's going to come about. It's going to manifest. It's going to be created in love, in work, in creativity, in whatever it is for you, because it's going to be different for each of you. But there's this energy of this opportunity of looking at everything that's happened in the past and how it's shaped you today, and what you want to create moving forward. November is going to be this wonderful month of manifesting, of creating what it is you're wanting to create by feeling it in your heartfelt. It's heartfelt. Moving forward, new horizons, new opportunities, new love. It's just, and if you're in a relationship, it's going to be strengthened. There it goes. It's going to be, oh, that's a big clump. We don't want a big clump. It's going to, if you're in a relationship, it's going to be strengthened. It's going to create a stronger connection as well. If you're single, there's certainly opportunity there to get out and bring that love to you that you're wanting. So this is the Angels of Abundance. Let's have a look at what... so you've got donations, tithing, and charitable work. Let's have a read. Give joyfully to the organisations and people who spiritually support you. And that's, give joyfully to the people in your life that have supported you, that have played a part in helping you through difficult times. Acknowledge them and spend time with them that support and inspire you. And know that your generosity will be returned to you manyfold. And that's this, you see. That's this and this. Your generosity will be returned to you manyfold through your work. It's just so telling, isn't it? Through your work, through work that you've done, and through what you give to others, it's going to be returned to you manyfold. So that's fantastic. In miraculous ways, the time supplies money, or other resources you donate will ensure that your positive energy multiplies. So, it doesn't have to be financial support. It can be your time. It can be your skill. It can be your knowledge that you are giving to others. And that's just going to come back to you. Wow, fantastic. What a lovely reading, my lovely Geminis. I hope that you have an absolutely wonderful November, joyful, adventurous, and get out there and manifest and create what it is you want to bring in, because it's just there for you. So many, many blessings to you, and I will speak to you again next month.